Welcome to Coffee with Viking. I am Mike. Cheers. Moses learns to delegate. Exodus 18:18. You're going to wear yourself out, and the people too. This job is too heavy a burden for you to handle all by yourself. That's Jethro talking, the father-in-law of Moses. Jethro has come to visit, and he's disturbed when he sees his son-in-law's daily routine from morning to night. Moses settles disputes among the refugees, even tiny disputes. It's exhausting for Moses and for the people waiting in line all day. Jethro has a word of advice: delegate. Select from all the people some capable, honest men who fear God and hate bribes. Jethro says, appoint them as leaders over groups of 1,150 and 10, and they should always be available to solve the people's common dispute. But have them bring the major cases to you, which is all in Exodus 18:21 through 22. That's fatherly advice. Moses decides to take it, and he winds up delegating. And his daily routine is one that I don't think any man could have handled. I don't think anyone could have, because it was nonstop. And I am a firm believer that God uses people to guide us. And I believe he used Jethro to guide Moses to that part to where he delegates, so that he doesn't have to take on everybody's problems, especially when he's trying to lead them to the promised land and keep them fed and in water. The Ten Commandments. Exodus 19:2. They came to the wilderness of Sinai and set up camp there at the base of Mount Sinai. This is the same location where many months earlier God had appeared to Moses in a burning bush. Perhaps Moses expects to hear from him again. If so, he isn't disappointed. The Israelites camp here for about a year. During that time, God organizes them into a nation of 12 tribes, governed by a new set of laws, hundreds of laws. Every law is based on a short collection of laws known as the Ten Commandments. Before God gives Moses the hundreds of laws that fill many of the pages in Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy, God starts with 10 foundational laws. And I think we all know the 10 Commandments, but if not, here they are. 1. Don't worship any God but the Lord. Don't have any gods before the Lord. 2. Don't make idols or worship them. 3. Don't take God's name in vain. Do not disrespect God's name. 4. Rest and worship every seventh day. Keep the Sabbath day holy. 5. Honor thy mother and thy father. 6. Don't murder. 7. Don't commit adultery. 8. Don't steal. 9. Don't lie. 10. Don't envy what other people have. And those are the 10 Commandments that God gave to Moses. And in the Gospels of Jesus Christ, he actually gave us 2 commandments that are the greatest commandments for us to follow. And if you follow those 2 commandments, you would follow these commandments, the 10 commandments, and the commandments that Jesus gave to us when he was doing his ministry was this: love God above all else, and love your neighbor as you love yourself. And if you follow those, then you would follow the 10 Commandments, because those laws are based on the 2 that Jesus gave us, which is loving and putting God above it all, and loving your fellow man. Stay blessed. Stay caffeinated. Much love.